Boy, it is so lush. You know, it's partly due because we're at lower elevation as we start out this day, but I feel like I'm in a jungle of sorts today. It's really lush. So I had this big talk yesterday about, trying to keep it lower mileage. And it turns out today, really, the only good site is a shelter, because once we get up on the ridgeline, there's not going to be any water for miles to come. So we are pushing on to about 19 miles today. And then we may have the same situation again tomorrow. But it's not for lack of thought or consideration. It just happens to be if I really want to be safe and have water this evening, got to push on. So that's the plan. So we just came up to a field after our second big climb for the day, and Ugg said out in this valley to our west should be West Virginia, which is really neat.
I had beef jerky and a Pop-Tart.
That's the lunch of champions right there. You're gonna have fuel all afternoon.
I should be Superman, right?
Well, Super Mario.
Yeah, and look at this tree in bloom. Don't really know what it is, but it's spectacular. You know, when you're down at ground level and you're just seeing everything in bloom all the time, you appreciate the beauty of spring, but it's when you don't see it very often, it's just an isolated burst of kind of pure joy that it makes you realize how incredible it really is. There have been so many flowers along the trail today. Back at Fontana Dam area, we were seeing red trillium, kind of a burgundy color, and today it's the first day that I'm seeing white trillium. And also saw my first May apple in bloom, which we've been seeing these beautiful foliage that always makes me smile because I feel like it's kind of Dr. Seuss inspired plant. They curl up real tight in the morning, and then by the afternoon they're all spread out, basking in the sun and the heat, and then they tighten up again at night. And they've had their little flower hanging below, and it looks like a little green apple, and it stays that way for a few weeks. And today is the first day that I actually saw one of those little apple-like pods open up, and it was a flower. So this is beautiful. I see some more white trees ahead. I'm just going to take time to enjoy this. Here's a little field of those May apples, and then looking out in the distance to West Virginia. Clouds are gorgeous today. And more orchard down below. I recognize this hiker coming up. You'll never believe who it is. It's Stumbelina! Stumbelina is doing a big section of Virginia right now before she moves out to Alaska, and I knew she was slack packing southbound today, so I knew I'd see her at some point. Hey, say hi to everyone!
Hello, hello!
It's our favorite Stumbelina! Yes, it is!
Beautiful day.
This part of the ridgeline has quite a rocky section where we're just kind of pecking through rocky areas. And I thought I'd show it to you. It's a little harder to get your footing and make good strides through here. This day has so many unexpected aspects to it. These yellow flowers, these far as the eye can see down to the right. Really pretty. Let me get them up closer for you.